Hi, my name is Cmon, and welcome to my channel, Genie. Today, we're going to do an unboxing video on the game Sheriff of Nottingham, 2nd edition by Cool Mini or Not, or Cmon as they're now called. Although granted, I did look it up, it is still called Cool Mini or Not, we just call it Cmon for short. So this is the 2nd edition of Sheriff of Nottingham, and it is the current edition out there. I have the 1st edition, and I like the 1st edition. But the reason why I got the 2nd edition, and I'm going to give the 1st edition to my in-laws, is because I want to make sure that when I teach this game on this channel, it is the current edition of this game, and it is not like this other version. And you know, I would just be afraid that like I get comments going, hey, I have the 2nd edition and my rules don't say what you just said. And I know there's only like 1 or 2 differences in the rules, but this will just be easier for everyone. I like the cover. I like how there's more artwork on the cover. Even though technically both in the 1st and the 2nd edition, it is just the sheriff on the cover. But that is enough chit-chat for now. Let's crack this nut open, see what's inside. Okay, so we got our game here. What I like about this new one is they take away the border. I believe there was kind of a border. A number 2 thing they got rid of is it was just the sheriff in like looked like an office or something like that, and he was counting money. Here he is in the town collecting the taxes, as that is mostly what the sheriff would do in that time period. So I do like that. And then there's like townspeople. There's a lot more stuff. There's a lot more going on in the cover versus the Arcane Wonders version. So we're gonna flip it over, and it's got like most of the components. Shows you most of the components of what's going to be inside. We're gonna take our X-Acto knife. We're gonna make an incision along the bottom. And even though this does say 14 and up, a lot of people play this with their kids, younger than 14. In my opinion, I don't think this is that hard of a game for a child to understand how to play. Some of you may agree with me, but I think this is rather simple. Lifting up the box. Ooh. That's another thing. This is really I'll have to check this out. Don't know what it is, but I'll have to check it out. We got a rule book, English rule book. So I will probably be writing a script for this at some point. And I guess I'll start by punching out these characters. Huh. They don't give them like a name or a position. It's just, they just give them designs. They got nice designs, but it would be nice if in this version they gave them a name or something. But I guess, you know, you're supposed to be that person. And there is purple. So that gives me happiness, because I like purple. Jordan's like, boy, don't I know it. Jordan and I, for our wedding, we're going to have purple and blue for our colors. Because she likes blue. And I like purple. So that's what we're going to do for our wedding. For those of you who are new to the channel, Jordan and I got engaged in the year 2020, I believe. I think she said 2021.
October 2020.
Oh. Yeah, so I was right. we did get engaged in 2020. So we've been engaged for about a year, and we will be married in July this year. She's looking forward to it, I think. Getting out all these 20s. Either that or she's just like, oh gosh. That's right, I gotta get married. Okay. Ooh, more characters. Green, and there's the purple. Oh, the yellow guy still has a lot of cheese. So, he makes the villagers constipated. I wonder what they did for constipation back then. Well, I don't think we should be thinking about that. But now I'm going to be thinking about it. I'm going to be thinking about it. I think about weird things like that, okay? This is why I never should be alone. And this is why I got into the hobby of board gaming, because then I'm never alone. I'm always playing games and stuff with people. Because when I'm alone with my thoughts, I start thinking weird thoughts. I don't think dark thoughts. I'm not one of those guys. Okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm in a good place. Jordan's laughing, but that is a very serious matter. Especially in the past couple of years. Very serious matter. I lost a family member to that. So I know how serious it is. That was my nephew. Okay, we're going to walk away from that now. Getting these 50s. Yeah, I got to think happy thoughts, otherwise I won't be able to fly. Now I think the sheriff. I know the sheriff figure is smaller than the sheriff figure in the original, and I believe the other two are his deputies. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Trying to watch the my vocal volume because I am borrowing Jordan's mic, and she has a more softer voice than me. I have my mic down pretty low because I have a louder tone. Jordan has a softer tone. Although, granted, it's really hard to tell when we're, like, talking to each other because I feel like I have the softer tone and she has the louder tone, but on the mics, she is the softer tone and I am the louder tone, and I'm like, well, mics, I don't have auto-tune, so the mics don't lie. So the mics can't lie to me. You know, I wish I had auto-tune. That'd be nice. I'm not singing, so I'm not going to be using them for singing, so... Oh, yeah, and either the 20s, 5s, and 1s, and this is what a 50 looks like. Oh, I could just kind of show you these. And then this is the chest. I'm assuming this is where we put the confiscated gold. I don't know. I believe this is an element that was added in the Merry Men expansion, which I have never played. No, never played it. I know you're thinking that, Jordan. You're like, no, I'm pretty sure we've played it. No, we've never played it. Oh, cool. So the 50s go here. That's something new. You just kind of jammed them all in one spot. 20s go here. Man, this is pretty cool. thus far, storage-wise, I'm kind of liking this one a little more better than the old one. I think they had pretty good storage in the original. I don't know. I have to look at my old game. I'll just punch these guys out right here. All right. And now these are the new bags. Now, as you can see, they don't have the Sheriff of Nottingham logo on them like the original bags did. They're just plain colored bags. And the blue's a little more darker than it once was. Jordan doesn't like a darker blue. She says, I do. Oh, I guess we're married right now. She said I like any shade of blue. She said I do. You heard it, folks. I have witnesses. I'll just throw that away. Any shade of blue. She likes the 50 Shades of Blue. I said any shade, not 50 Shades. Oh, my God. Hey, 50 Shades of Blue is an improv group. I don't know what you're thinking of, but I know there's an old improv group that called themselves the 50 Shades of Blue. So, it's card time, which means it's time to zoom in for that close-up, because I know the artwork. Okay. And I have no clue what these cards are for. Because there wasn't cards in the original or in the expansion. Oh, I know what this is. This is like, these are like goal cards. That's a new thing that was added, is goal cards. So it's kind of cool. And this is supposed to come out. Because that's how you play the game. You take everything out. I'll just put these guys here. I think goes here. I don't know. I'll have to check and see how you pack this up. Now, I know this is on the Dice Tower. This was one of their complaints, was there was a lot more artwork on these goods cards. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I kind of like it. I think it's to the point. It's kind of nice. It simplifies it. But a little part of me also misses the artwork, I guess, a little bit. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it. We got apples. Apple a day keeps the dentist away. If you guys know the time period this takes place in, that's a hilarious joke. Jordan's like, I don't know. I don't get it. Is he trying to be funny? Oh, this has 2 apples. The green apples. Ooh, and now there's the golden delicious. Jordan hates those. The green apples, oh, no, they are contraband. And we got the bread. Tasty, tasty bread. Bread and water, Jordan's favorite meal. Oh, and on the bottom, that tells you when you can use that. So the bread you can use when you're playing with 4 or more players. So that's what the 4+ means if you saw that. So I'm going to try to get as close up as I can. Yeah, that says 4+. And that just is indicating that you can't use the bread unless you're playing with 4 players or more. Oh, this looks like pretzel bread. Fancy. And that's pumpernickel, definitely pumpernickel. And now we got some cheese. Wallace's favorite treat. Some cheese, a nice block of cheese. But Gromit doesn't like it when he eats his cheese. All right. Last one, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is the last deck of goods. Auden. Cheese. And I think this is Gouda. I don't know. I don't know my cheeses that well. This looks like blue cheese or moldy cheese. Ew. Throw that away. Chickens. And the contraband for the chickens is, yep, roosters. Crossbow. There we go. There's the crossbow. We got silk. And looks like spices, because that's what a mortal and thistle is for. It's for grounding down stuff to make spices. For more, we got, looks like some wine, nice tasty wine. We're going to put that away. And we're going to zoom out. Okay, got that, got that. Like, seriously trying to figure out, where does this go? Because I know that these guys all go here. So I think this goes here. And then, oh, here's my rule book. I put the rule book right there and put the cover on. Pardon. I thought I was alone. And there we go. Sheriff of Nottingham, 2nd edition. Well, that's everything in the Sheriff of Nottingham 2nd edition by Cool Mini or Not instead of Arcane Wonders. I'm excited to try this game out. I would like to know, is this better, worse? Actually, if you guys have played the 2nd edition of Sheriff of Nottingham already, let me know your opinions down below. I will still be doing a how to play video on this game, so don't worry, that will be still a thing. And let me know in the comments below who you want to see host it. And if you want me to get this out as a special order, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, this will probably show up on the poll that we do, which we have a new one coming up soon. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell to be notified for videos just like this one right here. And if you enjoyed the channel as a whole, please consider donating to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. This is a special hospital that researches and tries to help kids cure their cancer so they can go about living a normal childhood. They research, and they do tons of research all the time. They have so many backers. This is truly a great cause to go behind and to back. So if you'd like to donate, I'll leave a link down below in the description. Feel free to check it out. And then, of course, be on the lookout for our How to Play video on Sheriff of Nottingham. But until then, thanks for the views.